Welcome to AmeenAcademy.com. Let us discuss about the real heroes of India freedom fighters, Begum Hazrat Mahal. Begum Hazrat Mahal was born in 1830 in Faizabad of Uttar Pradesh. Her actual name was Muhammadi Khanu. Her father is Ghulam Hussain of Faizabad. At a tender age itself, she showed a good talent in literature. She was married to Wajid Ali Shah, the Nawab of Awadh. They were blessed with son Mirza Birjis Khadir Bahadur. On 13 February 1856, the British troops imprisoned Wajid Ali Shah. They sent him to Calcutta on March 13 and occupied Awadh illegitimately. This irked the people and native rulers. They revolted against the British under the leadership of Begum Hazrat Mahal. The native rulers of people met at the Chawani area of Lucknow, the capital of Awadh, on May 31, 1857, and declared independence. They taught a lesson to the British troops and wiped out their power in Lucknow. Later, Begum Hazrat Mahal declared her son Birjis Khadir as the Nawab of Awadh on July 7, 1857. As the king's mother, she gathered 180,000 troops and renovated the Lucknow fort, spending a huge amount of money. She established a high level committee for the good governance of the state, in which she appointed members like Mammu Khan, Maharaja Balakrishna, Babu Purna Chand, Munshi Ghulam Hazrat, Muhammad Ibrahim Khan, Raja Man Singh, Raja Desibak Singh, Raja Beni Prasad, and others. Sharafuddaulah was appointed as chief minister and Raja Jail Lal Singh as a collector. Hazrat Mahal ruled the state on behalf of her son for about 10 months and challenged the British force by inspiring patriotism among the people and fellow native rulers. She issued a historic statement on December 31, 1858, challenging the proclamation issued by Queen Victoria on November 1, 1858. But when Delhi, the prime center for the First War of Independence, was captured, the British troops surrendered. The attack Lucknow in March 1859. There was a fierce battle between the company troops and the Begum troops. When defeat became inevitable, Begum Hazrat Mahal retreated on the Nepal forest along with co-revolutionary leaders like Nana Sahib Peshwa and others. British rulers referred her huge amount of money and luxurious facilities in order to bring her back to Lucknow, but Begum denied them and made it clear that nothing else was accepted to her except the independence of Awadh state. Begum Hazrat Mahal was struggling for the independence of her state till her last breath. She passed away in Kathmandu of Nepal on April 7, 1879. Further discussion about Hazrat Mahal. Begum Hazrat Mahal, born in 1820, 7th April, died on 7th April 1879. Also known as the Begum of Awadh, was the second wife of Nawab of Awadh, Wajid Ali Shah. As the regent of Awadh in 1857 to 1858. She is known for the leading role she had in rebellion against the British East India Company during the Indian Rebellion of 1857. After her husband had been exiled to Calcutta and the Indian Rebellion broke out, she made her son Prince Burjis Qadir the Wali, the ruler of Awadh, with herself a regent during his minority. However, she was forced to abandon this rule after the short reign. By way, a Hallur they finally found asylum in Nepal, where she died in 1879. Her role in the rebellion has given her heroine status in the post-colonial history of India. Begum Hazrat Mahal, name was Muhammad Khanum, and she was born in 1820 at Faizabad, the former capital of Awadh state. She was sold by her parents and became a tawif of, by profession. She entered the royal harem as a Kawasin after having been sold by royal agents, where she was promoted to a Pari. In Indian Rebellion of 1857. During an Indian Rebellion of 1857, Begum Hazrat Mahal's band of supporters rebellion against the forces of British under the leadership of Raja Jailal Singh. They seized control of Lucknow and she took power as the guardian of her minor son, Prince Birjis Qadir, whom she had declared as the ruler, Wali of Awadh. As regent, she automatically came to have a leadership role in the rebellion against the British. One of the principal complaints of Begum Hazrat Mahal was the East India Company had casually demolished temples and mosques just to make way for roads. In a proclamation issued during the final days of the revolt, she mocked the British claim to allow freedom to worship. To eat pigs, drinks wine, and bite greased cartridge, and to mix pig's fat with sweet meats, to destroy Hindu and Muslim temples and mosques on the pretense of making roads, to build churches, to send clergymen into the streets to preach the Christian religions, to institute English schools and pay people a monthly stipend for learning the English science, while the places of worship of Hindu and Muslims are to this day entirely neglected. With all this, how can people believe that religious will not be inferred with? These things, in these things, in these things, the Begum not accepted the things by the British rulers do that. Hazrat Mahal worked in association with Nana Sahib but later joined the Maulavi of Faizabad in the attack on Shahjahanpur. When the forces under the command of the British recaptured Lucknow and most of Oudh, he was forced to retreat. Later life, ultimately, she had to retreat to Nepal, where she was initially refused asylum by the Rana Prime Minister Jung Bahadur, later allowed to stay. She died there in 1879 and was buried in a nameless grave in the grounds of Kathmandu's Juma Masjid. After her death, on the occasion of the Jubilee of Queen Victoria, the British government pardoned Burgess Qadir and he was allowed to return home. Begum Hazrat Mahal's tomb is located in the center part of Kathmandu near Juma Masjid, Central Guard, not far away from the famous Darbar Marg. It is locked after by the Juma Masjid Central Committee. Begum Hazrat Mahal's tomb is located in the central part of the Kathmandu near Juma Masjid Kandahar, not far away from the famous Darbar Marg. It is looked after by the Juma Masjid Central Committee. On 15th August 1962, Mahal was honored at the Old Victoria Park in Hazratganj, Lucknow, for her role in the Great Revolt. Along with the remaining renaming of the park, the marble memorial was constructed, which includes a marble tablet with four round brass plaques bearing the coat of arms of Awadh royal family. The Ministry of Minority Affairs, Government of India has started the Begum Hazarath Mahal National Scholarship for meritorious girls belonging to minority communities in India. This scholarship is implemented through the Maulana Azad Education Foundation. So far, we discussed about the history of Hazrat Mahal. We have done. Please subscribe our YouTube channel.